Hey everybody, how's it going? Travel Man Dan here, and welcome to the weekly beer and video review show. We are back. Oh man, I am so pumped up to do this episode. We already got 6 people in the room. Welcome in. Welcome. Hope you guys had a great week. We missed a week, but we're back and ready to roll. We have a fun and exciting show to go. I see HSB is in the house. I see Tenacious Freak, Drunatic. Who else is out there? Jens is in the house. Welcome, guys. If you're new to the show, thanks for stopping by. Let me tell you a little bit about what we do here real quick. We go ahead and we review beers. That's exactly what we do, just in the title. We talk about 2 delicious beers, and boy, oh boy, we got some fun ones today. Then we go ahead and talk about the video that came out last week on my channel, and I preview the video that's coming out this week on my channel. Damn right, we have Atanami. Streaming at 10. That's right, triple tens. Thanks for pointing that out. And Drunatic says, "Go Buffalo." Hey. I'll second that. But yeah, then we have some fun stuff to go ahead and talk about. We have a What Would You Rather segment. I'm going to bring up some good news. I got a really great show and tell to show off to you guys. And then we wrap it up with what are you reading, what are you watching, what are you listening to? Quote of the week. See you later. Thanks so much if this is your first time. If you're a returning audience and you're here, you know I absolutely love you and thank you for your support. We got an amazing show. I got some delicious beers that I've been wanting to try for a long time, and you know how the show rolls. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's bring in my co-host, my best friend, my buddy, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Test Bunny, Nate. Yeah, what's up, Nate? What?
What's that?
Boo!
Right there. Go
loser!
I have a feeling Kansas City is going to win tonight.
Really, bro? That's the way you start off the show,
dude. Listen, you guys are on Sunday Night Football. Buffalo football is back in Buffalo. It's a huge deal. Patrick Mahomes is going to go 4-2.
Not interested. You get a big downgrade, dude. You're downgraded. All right. Well, who do you guys play this week?
The Carolina Panthers via Sam Darnold.
Without Christian McCaffrey. But anyway, welcome to the show, Nate. Guys, I want to tell you real quick. I'm going to go ahead and let you know we are doing this show early because, yes, the Bills play tonight, but the Eagles are playing now. So Nate has offered generously to hop in here. He will be heading out a little bit early today, but that's okay. He's wanted to be here and yes, Freak says boo. Yeah,
dude. All right.
That's my homie right there, dude. Dude, I'll get all of Denmark after you, going after it. So, yes, he's going to be hopping off. I will tell you guys ahead of time, we will be doing the show next week at the same time, the 10 a.m. slot. There's a Thursday night game that has the Eagles in it, and the Monday night football game is the Bills. So it coincides with our schedule, and we don't need any non-believers. Yes, that's right. But yeah, so we'll be back here at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Frank is in the house. Welcome to the show, Chris Duncan. Thanks for being here, guys. Nate, let's get right into the show. Let's get right into the beers. I am ready to roll.
I'm super pumped about these, man.
Yeah, first I would like to say, I don't know if you guys remember 2 weeks ago the show, but that was a slobber knocker. Okay, I had a keg on my shoulder. Every once in a while, once or twice a year, I get a little too drunk. I went back and watched the replay. It was pretty fun to see me just kind of like slurring.
Sure.
So I apologize if I wasn't the best host, if you will.
So you were having fun, man.
That's right. I remember you were there too, Nate. You were having a good time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sure. It was great.
Marissa, welcome. Buenos dias. Yes. All right. We have the regulars, guys. Let's get into the beer. Let's get right after it. The first
Which one are we doing, dude?
Yeah, we're going to drink this one. One thing that we wanted to do was we wanted to finish out last week at the end of Oktoberfest, but we weren't able to because I was away for a work trip. So we thought it'd be cool to go ahead and bring back just 2 more German beers, a very popular brewery in Germany. Once considered, I think it's considered the oldest brewery ever. Yep. But I'm talking about the Weihenstephaner, the Korbinian. Look at that thing.
I think it's Weihenstephaner.
Weihenstephaner. Oh, that sounds about right. My German hasn't
Oh.
been very good, but Weihenstephaner. Take a look. Okay, this is a double block. Okay, Dunkel's Stockenbier. I don't know what that means, Nate.
I don't know either. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not up on this one, but yeah, it's a particular type of beer. Doppelbock, 7.4% ABV. So it's going to be necessary for me, actually.
Yeah, your mate was tying it on last night, huh?
Yeah, guys, I tried a lot of different. I think I have a picture. There's probably about 14 different beers that me and a couple of buddies. My brother was involved. We tried them all from gozes to double IPAs to stouts, and we just kind of have these little glasses and we do little tasters. Everybody tries different ones. We talk about it, and yeah, we'll be excited to bring some of those beers to the channel. Nice,
man. I'm looking forward to it. Well, we have this one right here on the channel right now. I like the label already. I like that it's 7.4%. Let's go ahead and crack this sucker open, Nate. Martin.
Boom.
What's up, Martin? Welcome to the show.
Wow, dude. Malty.
Yeah, super malty.
The malt, man. He's like right in your nose.
Like molasses.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I really like that smell.
We can all assume that this is going to be pretty dark, right, Nate?
Yeah, it's going to be, medium, probably brown. Oh, wow.
Oh,
darker than that.
Guy. That's like stouty dark.
It is.
Although there is a little hint of redness in this one. Check it out, guys. This is the Stefan. How do you say it's Steffenamer?
Weihenstephaner.
Weihenstephaner, like Gwen Stefani, but Weihenstephaner.
Yeah. Bananas.
Bananas. Bananas. All right. Well, let's go.
This is good smelling beer.
Yeah, it's got I can smell them. Believe it or not, just off of my my smell, my waft, I obviously smell a lot of malt going on. But it's one thing that I don't know if you smell, Nate, but I smell yeast. I smell
bread. I smell bread.
Yeah,
for sure. Okay. It smells like a rye bread, kind of.
Yeah, it does smell like rye bread.
It smells really good. And
this cheers, brother.
Boom.
Pink.
Oh yeah. So remember when we did the Doppelbock, which one did we do before? We did a Doppelbock from Germany. Or no, hold on. It was a American craft Doppelbock. Which was that?
I don't remember, but
essentially a Doppelbock is it's like a celebration type beer, right? Like there's higher volume. You know, the Germans would kind of, when they created this, it was designed to kind of give more pop to a traditional lager. And this does that.
Yeah, it definitely does do that. We missed you too, Marissa. I missed each and every one of you guys. First sip of this one, I don't know what to make of it, but I like it. There's a weird sting to it. And like Nate said, it tastes like a loaf of rye bread or a loaf of pumpernickel bread.
Yep.
I don't know if it's something subconsciously because it's so dark. I'm thinking pumpernickel, but it definitely has some type of bread yeasty flavor coated with a maltness that, first sip, I'm impressed. I like it. I think it's good. I think the last time we tried a double block, it was enjoyable. Nate, what do you got out of your first sip?
Yeah, kind of like dried fruit. I'm getting dried fruit, plum, maybe something like that. But yeah, it's got that heavy yeast flavor, malt flavor. It's a really good beer, right? So when I picked this up, I noticed that the scoring for it was like a 91 out of 100 when I went to Total Wine. So I think it's regarded as a quality beer. I'm not really sure, but I like it off the first drink. It's very approachable and likable.
Yeah. Oh, we got Nicholas in the house. Welcome, Nicholas. Hey, woo. All right, welcome, guys. We already have 11 people in the room. Man, you know what happens when 20 people show up. I get that there funnel with that there common beer. And Nate, if we get 30 people, we're going to take you to the tattoo shop. So please go ahead, promote the channel, share our videos. Let's try to get 30 people on this episode coming up, and then we'll go ahead and get Nate an awesome tattoo. But if you're here now, that's all that matters. Thank you so much. Cheers. We are drinking the Weihenstephaner
There's a little bit of chocolate in here, isn't there? Or something. I can't tell if it's chocolate, coffee, but there's something there it's just elevating it from your typical beer.
I'm getting almost like a sting to it, like how you get when you drink kombucha. I don't know if that's something like it's something, some kind of sharp sting. I don't know what that
Acid?
flavor. What is it?
Like acid?
Yeah, like a very acidic flavor. Yeah. Drunic says, yes, Marissa, we missed you all, but I was getting up at 6 in the morning and I needed sleep. You're just a young lady ready to roll. Do my workouts while watching the show.
There you go. That's a trooper right there.
That's awesome, freak. All right, guys. Well, moving on. The reason I didn't have a show last week is because I was traveling, and I was traveling for something work-related where I wasn't able to break away and go ahead and start the show. And where I went was Nashville, Tennessee. Holy shit.
What do you think of Nashville?
Oh, my gosh, Nate. You know what? I've been to Nashville 2 other times. I played in Nashville on the stage there when I was doing a band, but it is unbelievable, dude. Something happened in the last 12 years, and it is an explosion. Like Broadway is their downtown area, and it's basically like an old furniture district. So there are these big buildings. And
their houses?
Yeah, everyone has got these huge floors with this really long stairway on every side as you walk in. You can go to the first floor, second floor, third floor, rooftop. Every rooftop has got live music. Every floor has got live music. When I tell you live music, it's like not coffee shop here in LA where, emo bands is got their lead singer testing out songs. These people are incredible artists.
What style of music are you seeing there mostly?
Mostly cover country, stuff like that. Mostly that stuff. Awesome. Quinta, welcome to the show. It's mostly cover country, but the minute I walk into the first bar, there's this song that I absolutely love. It speaks volumes to me. Just, you should have been a cowboy. I should have learned a rope and ride.
There you go.
On a cattle ride. I love that song. And as soon as I walk into Nashville, I hear I'm at the Miranda Lambert bar. And, so that's one aspect of it. The other aspect is a partying and stuff is the amount of women to men ratio. Now, I'm still single, Nate, and it just is unbelievable. It's got to be 10-1 because it's a destination for bachelorette parties.
Yep, it's notorious for that.
Yeah, they call them the woo girls. Woo! Yeah, they're all it's really crazy. We took a tour bus where the bus was cut out. And you can just dangle out the window. And we had a bartender. We had a DJ on the bus. I went with coworkers and stuff. And it was just a phenomenal time. Amazing city. Dude, it's like Thailand, but white girls. It's literally like that.
Not like Thailand. Remember was it Thailand that's got those, you have the pickup trucks and the beds in the back and you kind of sit on the.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
The bars and you just kind of hang off it. You're driving, take me down the street.
Yeah, it was like 0.10 bahts or that little 10.
Yeah, that's right. It was a coin.
Yeah. Aquanuts, welcome to the show. Awesome. Okay, so that's the second part. And then the third part that was awesome about Nashville is the food. The food is unbelievable.
Barbecue?
The barbecue's good, but the one thing that I just couldn't stop eating was the Nashville Hot Chicken.
So can you tell everybody what that means? They might not know what that means outside of the States.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like either a sandwich with coleslaw and pickles on it, or you can get it a lot of times just as tenders or fingers. But the way that it's deep fried, and then they put this powdery kind of hot, a lot of hot sauce. So if you're used to mild, go double mild because their mild is still pretty hot. Their hot are. I had this hot at this one place, and it was my ears were smoking again. And
it's a chicken breast sandwich, right?
Well, that's the sandwich, yeah. But the Nashville Hot Chicken, there's a lot of just fingers and tenders and things like that. Gotcha. You can order that. That's really cool. Just a really fun city. A lot of breweries. I went to a few distilleries. I went to
Ooh,
the oldest distillery. The distillery is called the Greenbrier Distillery, and back in the middle 1800s, they were 4 times as popular as Jack Daniels. Okay, but now they're making a resurgence. It was a good time to go there. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Have you ever been in there, Nashville, Nate?
No, I haven't, but it's a place that I wish I could have gone with you. I've never been, but it's on my list. I need to go there. I want to see that scene. I'm not necessarily into bar hopping the way I used to be, but I think a night or two on Broadway would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not into bar hopping like that either. But once you're out doing it, and it's a pretty chill crowd, to be honest with you. As wild as it is, it's not like
Vegas.
It's not. Yeah, you don't feel that seedy kind of like a fight's about to break off at any minute. People are pretty cool, man. People are pretty nice to each other. I don't know what that thing is. I don't know if it's the South type thing, but
you know how it is. We went to school in the South. It's a different thing compared to we're on the West Coast where that's not a thing.
Yeah,
the hospitality of the South. It's probably still prominent the way it was when we were there.
But the thing is, though, the South, in Nashville, people from all over. It's not just the South, right? And one sour point on the whole trip that I think you can attest to by living by Vegas is, Vegas has the element of like everybody trying to be a tough guy. Like you go to Vegas and everyone's acting tough. Nobody, even the girls are tough on each other. But it's not like that I saw in Nashville. But one thing that I did see that's comparative to it is the bartenders in Nashville. I went to about 35 bars, and I probably had 2 nice people. Like they're just in that mode of like, let's get the drink, let's get the drink order. Let me get the drink. I'll get you your drink, and that's it. Like not even smiling. It's like, dude, I'm tipping you. I'm making you money. I'm giving you like money for,
Danny, customer service is dead.
Yeah, this has been a thing that we often talk about outside of camera here in the United States. Is like, the customer service in America just sucks now, man. I don't know what it is, but and I felt that in Nashville, that like the friendly Southern hospitality didn't go over to the other side of the bar. The bartenders are, and I don't know if they're in a hurry, they're in a rush.
The volume, though, Danny. I think they're put in a situation where they're dealing with drunk people and they're dealing with at volume and scale. So I empathize with them because I've been in that industry. I understand what it's like. So I get it, but I also am a human. And when I'm dealing with somebody that's not giving me that good energy, I'm going to talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. Nate, you couldn't have said it better. Look at Quinta. You got some beers going. You got a martini. You got a Bloody Mary, a glass of milk. We'll assume it's a White Russian, and a glass of wine. So cheers. And that's just exactly what I'd like to do, guys. This is what we're drinking. The Weihenstephaner. Okay.
Dude, this is a great beer.
Yeah, you liking it?
I love it. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love this beer. And I'm just a fan of Doppelbocks. I like the style of beer. It's an elevated ale. It's giving you a little bit more punch. It's really super drinkable and approachable. It's not bitter. I think anybody that's kind of a novice to beer and they kind of hang out with Bud Lights and Macros, if they tried this instead of a stout, this is kind of something that elevates that and that it's more approachable and trying something different.
Yeah, I think you're right with that, Nate. Like, one of the things about Doppelbock that you never really, a lot of people don't know about them. And we've talked about this, I think, before, is like, you had your push on your IPAs. You had your push on your stouts. Okay. You can see like stouts are coming through with peanut butter coffee, walnut, peanut, pecan. Why not the Doppelbock? It's a delicious beer. I feel like it's not really prominent here in the United States. If it is pushed, I think they could do a really good job. I think it's got a delicious body to it. I'm liking what I'm tasting so far.
That right there is a great little clip there. It has a delicious body to it. I like that.
Yeah. Hey, how about this? What I really like is look at Nicholas Mateus Ramos Velasco. Okay. One hell of a name. By the way, we got 19 people.
Great name.
19 people in the room. Oh, dude, shit.
I might have to stay on.
I'm going to have to dust off the funnel. But I will tell you this. I love that Nicholas, his avatar picture of him and Ginta. Okay,
it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really beautiful, man. You're a real dude, and I love it. Hey, look at this. Get that. I told me over here. We got Twin in the house. Big game tonight. Go Bills. Okay, so Brett is a twin. He is the other half to Brian. Brian, welcome. Big game. So looking forward to it. This is what we're drinking. Moving on to the next thing. Because, there's a couple of things. Nashville is one of them, and I wasn't able to get a video out in time. And then this week I didn't get one out because I've just been incredibly, I don't want to say stressed, but moving around quite a bit because I know come Tuesday, I'm not going to be able to move around as much. I'm getting an ACL surgery on my knee. So rather to rush a video and basically put something out that I'm not very proud of or happy or, make my life stressful when I need my energy right now to be in a positive vibe. If that doesn't sound too whimsical, I just didn't put out a video. I'll try to put one out in 2 weeks. And that's okay. Look, I've already established my channel. I know what I'm looking for. I'm not giving up on this thing ever. So I still put out the live weekly videos. But as far as like the Reading Mandan, the Travel Mandan, the Food Friday, they will be sporadic throughout the rest of this month just because I'm going to be laid up. I'm getting surgery on Tuesday. And, I have to prepare for it. And what I'm saying is prepare for is not just mentally and like emotionally prepared for it, but I'm not going to be able to walk around for 2 weeks.
Yeah, you're going to be laid up, man. It's going to be a struggle. But if anybody can get through it, you can get through it. You just you've done it before, man. And you got yourself prepared. You're going to figure it out. And in 3 weeks, you're going to be back.
Yeah, I'll be hopping along, but there's like little things like, hey, good morning, Murfrad. Are we going to celebrate my 40th on the 16th? Hell yeah, we are. Let's do it.
Yes.
So please, Ginta, the 16th will be next week, but I will sing you a happy birthday next Sunday. Now, next Sunday is going to be a little difficult because I am going to be still bandaged up, but I'm sure I can just do my leg where it's out here. I'm going to be on some medication, so that ought to be interesting. But it should be a fun show, and we'll definitely be doing the weekly beer and video review show, but we won't be putting out videos probably until closer to Halloween. Hope you guys can deal with that. Appreciate your support, and if you could, please say a little prayer for me if you're holy or whatever, that best in health.
Dude, you're going to kill it.
Yeah. Barrow! I'm ready. I'm focused, Nate. I'm really focused, man. I'm like, all right, I got to get through this. I got to do it. And thank you very much, Quinta. Thank you.
Hey, guys, I'm getting some feedback that I'm choppy. Does anybody else see that I'm choppy?
A little bit. You're a little choppy, yeah.
Okay.
All right, moving on, guys. I want to show you guys the today's show and tell. And I think this is awesome. Really, really awesome. This is probably one of my favorite show and tells. We're coming close to 20 people. Will I take a shotgun? This one is really cool because on a lot of levels, show and tell. I like it, Nate. I like it. Thank you very much, Freak. Thank you very much, Marissa. Thank you so much. But I want to talk about this because, it's no stranger. You think that I'm some kind of like jabroni Guido dude. But I'll tell you what, I actually really like reading. I enjoy it. And this one comes to me from my friend that I grew up with. And Brett, you'll appreciate this. This one comes from me from a friend that I went to high school with that I talked to at Brett and Brian's Christmas party. It was probably about 2 years ago before the pandemic. We always go to this place called Fletcher's. It's a local neighborhood bar. Nate, you'd absolutely love it. And so I was talking to her, and this is when I first started reading Mandan a little bit. So I guess it would have been pandemic era. I get my timeline mixed up. Doesn't matter. What I do want to say is I told her that I'm doing Reading Mandan, and she works for a giant publisher in New York City. So her name is Catherine Corte, and her sister is Ginevra. She's been here on the show before. She's a big supporter of the channel. but she sent me this shirt. Check this out, Nate. This is friggin' awesome. I love this. Fight evil, read books. Look at this awesome shirt.
That is awesome. What a shirt.
I know. And then look at this.
I want one.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get you one. Check this out. And then this is their tag that she's doing with out of print books. Okay, do you remember these?
Cool. Oh yeah, from the library.
Yeah, this is an old school library card when you went ahead.
Look at the name, Bob Falcone.
Bob Falcone. This is just so cool. It's like she sent this to me to encourage people to read. It's out of out of print books, and I love this slogan: "Fight evil and read books," because I definitely. I don't like evil people, and I think it's just cool. The graphic, let me go right into the graphic. How about this, like, bitchin', cool ass woman, and she's got like a sword and the pink color behind it, and she's in armor, kind of like a Joan of Arc, and she's reading a book.
Awesome.
I just think this is freaking awesome. Thank you so much, Catherine. I can't wait to sport this on Reading Man Dan. I'm going to continue doing Reading Man Dan. I'm going to continue making videos. I just absolutely love that one. Frank says, happy birthday, Brett.
T-shirt, man.
You like that one, huh?
No, you are not. What?
Where did that come from?
What are you talking about? I am a little bit.
Oh, I think she means choppy. Uncle Nuts. It came across this. Oh, there's 20. There's 20. Okay.
Do it, dude. Do it.
Hey,
I'm not doing it.
Take over, buddy. I got to do something. I'll be right back. I got to get the beer.
Take over. So I'm probably not the right person to take over right now. First of all, I want everybody to know I'm not in pristine condition. Last night, those 14 beers that we tried, or 16, whatever it was, I tried all of them, and ended up at a fire pit whiskey. So I'm struggling. I research, and now I'm picking up for Dan. He's not on camera. I don't know what to talk about. But this beer is awesome. It's one
there
thing.
You go. Talk about the beer.
Big fan. Where are you going to funnel, by the way?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to funnel this one. Thank you, Jens. Cool shorts. The Modella.
Oh.
Hey.
Have we reviewed Modelo yet?
I think we did. Yeah, we did before. And guys, I'm working on. Well, we got 20 people, so got to celebrate.
If I'm not here and we get, do I get the tattoo? I think I have to be here. What do you guys? Do I need to be here if I'm not here? Does the 30 count?
I'll give you that. I'll give you that stipulation. You gotta have.
I gotta
have
to
be here.
Yeah, and got the connection issues. Obviously, I'm having them. Gotta figure that out.
You gotta be there. Okay, so the Modelo is gonna sit a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and celebrate 20 people for being here. I see Brendan's in the house. Welcome. I know you were there last night. Good shit, man.
Good shit.
It is kind of a weird colloquial. Yeah, that's a good shit, man. That's such a weird thing.
Because it's oxymoronic.
Yeah. All right, guys, thank you so much for showing up. We got 20 people in the room. I missed you. This funnel is for you. Here we go.
Go. Travel, man. Dan.
No
dude,
power.
You're awesome at that. You really are good.
Dude, I'm working on a system right now.
You need to work on a system to get a new football team.
No. Hey. I'm working on a system where I'm gonna hook it up to the ceiling, and then I'm gonna have a little valve, and then it's gonna just drop down when I open the valve. I work in irrigation, and I'm gonna figure that out. All right, so cheers to everyone. I'm a little behind in the comments.
Irrigation. German bong time. I like that. First of all, I've never heard anybody say it like that before. German bong time. That's cool. That's a t-shirt.
I still got the keg in there, Frank, but I gotta go somewhere this afternoon, and I'm not showing up. I gotta pick the cannolis up at 4:15. So yeah, there'll be no kegerator. All right, it's the Modella Oktoberfest. No, it is not. We are doing this one. It is pretty good. German Bong time. Nice. Frank is amazing with his wordplay.
Dude, we're making a T-shirt out of that. I'm telling you right now. German bong time. That is awesome.
The Doppelbock is really good. Still feeling the effects of last night, says Brendan.
Danny, I think the Doppelbock is the most underrated of the styles of beer. Nobody ever talks about it.
Nobody ever talks about. Maybe in Germany they do, but
everything's IPA. This it's tropical. That juicy. This is quality beer. It is just straightforward. Doesn't screw around. There's no complexity. I mean, there is, but it's natural complexity. They're not trying too hard. They've done it for a long time, and they just crushed it.
Yeah, they've done it at a ton. So one of the things that I think would happen is it's really weird. It's like the U.S. got a hold of IPAs, and there's been IPAs since the age of time, right? But I remember drinking them in the 90s and not really liking them. But as they got really good, people started enjoying them. And yes, you're right. They added hazy to them, juicy, this, that, and the other thing. But
it's great.
Which is great. Love it. But then they went ahead and they decided to go double IPA, where I think it's good, but not enough companies and breweries put enough emphasis on upping the Pilsner and the lager. And I think that if you up the lager one step rather than the IPA, then you get the Doppelbock.
But there's a reason for that.
Okay, what is it?
In my opinion, the Pilsner and the lager is what it is because of the simplicity of it. The clear beer, the gold ale, right? There's a reason it's so drinkable because the profile in the coffee is lowered, so you're able to kind of swill that back. There's a path for it. There's a market for that exact thing, and that thing is all day long.
Yeah, that's a possibility. That is definitely
not drink all day long.
No,
this is something that ends your night, and we're 10 a.m.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, Nate, let's go ahead and I'm going to exit you for a second. Just hop right back in because you're choppy as hell. Maybe we'll just, we'll bring you back in real quick. All right, guys, it's alone time. How you doing? How's everybody going? Remember back in the early days of the weekly beer and video review show, I would go ahead and, let's bring Nate back in. But I want to, Nate, you back?
I'm here.
It's still a little choppy, but I remember I would do it in this tiny little room, and I had 2 beers, and I always took the picture like this. Who remembers the thumbnail? Probably the first 35 shows. And, here we are. It is about 2 years later. We're rolling. We got 20 people in the room, having a great time. This is what we're drinking. It's a delicious Doppelbock. Let's go ahead and whack this down. I'm going to give it a score. We're going to hop into the second beer, and what would you rather?
I'm not happy about this connectivity issue. I spent a lot of money for this Wi-Fi. They need to figure this shit out.
It's okay. Don't worry. You're here with us. Doesn't happen often. Delicious. Really. Gonna hop right into the taste.
One of the best beers I've had, Danny.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's saying a lot. One of the things I want to go ahead and talk about a little bit is how I drink the beer for tasting. Okay. So if you've noticed, if you go through, I actually have a method behind the madness. There's a way that I go ahead and taste this. The first 2 drinks, sips, are just that. They're sips. They're actual sips that I take, and I kind of try to figure out what's going on inside of it. The middle one is kind of casual. Then there's a second and third that might be casual depending on the size of the beer. This is a pretty big bottle. But then the last one, I take a big gulp. The reason I take a big gulp is because I want to get that lasting impression. I want to get as much of the beer in my mouth so that I can go ahead and judge it accurately as possible. So I don't know if you guys ever picked up on that. I'll let you a little bit behind the fourth wall, but that's what's going on when I take a drink from a bottle of beer here on the show. When I'm just hanging out with my friends, I just go at it. Danny's streaming is sharp, and Nate says no. So yeah, this is an oddity, right? Okay. All right. Usually it's Danny. Yeah. All right, but let's get into the taste. Okay. Nate had mentioned right off the bat how super strong the malt was. And that's exactly the flavor that I carried on throughout the whole bottle of beer. This double bock is delicious. If you like malty, cereal, grainy kind of flavor, it's got a very inviting body. I absolutely loved it. I like the sharpness. There was something in there about, well, I don't know if you call it fermentation, but it had a bit of a like a bite, like carbon. What do they call it? The bubbles.
Nation.
Yeah. So overall, it was delicious beer. I don't know if this is the best beer I've ever had, like Nate said. So we're gonna have a little disagreement with that. But I'm gonna give it a score of a 3.5.
All right, not the best I've ever had, but it's one of the beers because of just how pure beer there is. Like they're not screwing around with it. They're not trying to elevate it. And for me, I'm going to go 4.0 for the taste. I think it's really, really good. And everybody should try it. World's oldest brewery. It tastes like the world's oldest brewery.
Yeah, it does. It's got a nice feel to it. We're gonna get into that in a minute. Nate is logging, so not more red eye. Now it's Danny. All right, the price. Nate, what'd you pay for this?
$2.49.
Same as me. $2.49. Big bottle of beer. I feel like that's a great price. I feel like that's where you need to be. It's a 7.4% alcohol. So if I didn't take this funnel, I wouldn't be so drunk. But great price overall. That's what I'm looking for. $2.50 gets you a giant pint. And now I'll give that a 4.5. I'm
giving it a 5.0. Like, where's the mistake? It's priced appropriately. It's a banger. Feel it. I'm thinking that. It's got a lot of volume to it. 5.0.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. You don't do those lightly. Good call. Good call, my friend. All right. Moving on to the design. I think the design is awesome. Look at this.
Do you love it?
I love it, dude.
Look at that. What is that? A jester? What is that thing?
No, that's not. That's like a pope or some kind of.
Is it? Yeah,
like a clergyman or.
It is. It's a person of the cloth.
Yeah, sure. It's definitely something to do with church. Now this beer goes back from I think 1040, right? But look at also on the bottom part, you got this little bear, and he's kind of like
what is that thing?
It's like a Saint Bernard, but he's like carrying barrels of something. Maybe it's
barley.
Oh, it's a barley bear?
I don't know, but what else would it be? Like because if you look at the other bottle, it doesn't have it, so it's unique to this bottle.
Yeah. I mean, and I like how they basically keep the structure of a brown bottle and they slap the sticker label on it. Now, I will say this here in the United States, and we've talked about this before, Nate. This bottle gets passed up a lot in the whole sphere of shopping for beers. If you were to walk into you'd think it's like some old dusty beer that's been sitting on the shelves for fucking 3 months. Excuse my language, but I think it's kind of cool. It doesn't have a catchy name. It doesn't say juicy IPA kind of thing. I kind of really like this label, and I'm going to give it a score of a 4.0.
Yeah, so I'm going to go 3.0, but that's not because I don't like it. I like it. It's not. It's German, right? So it's just speaks German to me. I really like the man of the cloth here. I like the bear. I didn't even notice that. Thank you for pointing it out. But just the whole thing just screams German to me. But it's a standard, so I'm not going to give it extra points. 3.0.
Okay, I give Nate streaming a 3.
Damn it.
Dude, take it easy on Nate. I mean, come on, you guys are. He has one bad 15 minutes of bad stream. Pay your bills, dude. Will you? All right, moving on to accessibility.
Pay your bills.
I don't know how accessible this beer is. I think we just lucked out. It was in the store during Oktoberfest. I'm going to say that it's probably pretty low. I feel like you can find the Weihenstephaner.
Weihenstephaner.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time with that name. But, excuse me. if the brewery ever sees me, I'm a lot of fun in person. I'm sure if you correct me, I'll say it right. But hey, the accessibility, I'm not going to give it a high score. I don't feel like you could find this anywhere else in the world other than a specialty shop. So I'm giving it a score of a 2.5. Standard.
What? No way, dude. This is like, dude, they have it at like Trader Joe's. They have it at Total Wine. They have it at Lee's Liquor.
They don't. Not this one. The Korbinianer.
Are you talking this specific style or the brewer?
Yeah, I'm not judging Bud Light with Bud Extra.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm talking about this Korbinianer one. This one is
hey, we both found it, and we're on the West Coast.
But I feel like it was, out there because it was like at Total Wine. It was during Oktoberfest. I don't feel like I can go into Tulsa, Oklahoma, and find it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So for me, I'm doing 3.5 because I think it's more accessible than you think. As the world's oldest brewer, I think the distribution is almost worldwide.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't have the metrics for that. So 3.5.
Frank is just killing the comments, man. He said, I'm having a hams.
Easy name.
I don't know if you guys remember. I actually reviewed hams with Nate's brother, Brendan. A long time ago, I bought a case of hams. Probably not a long time ago, but when the show was in its infancy. Yeah, it's probably about 2 years ago.
He stacked the cans in the corner of my house. They reached the ceiling.
It's called a wizard staff, dude. It's a game. It's a drinking game. It's called a wizard staff. But yes, we did review hams, Brendan. Hams I liked. The other one, I don't ever want to drink one ever again. It's Clamato. All right, let's get into the TMT X Factor. Great beer. I love it. Actually, I like Doppelbock. I think that, like Nate said earlier, they're not, it's prevalent that people don't know about them as much, but I think if people try them, they like them. I don't feel like it's a beer that you're going to be drinking at a volleyball game or you're going to have 10 or 12 of them while you're playing horseshoes. I feel like it's just a nice, easy ale before you go out at steak dinner. Good beer. TMD X Factor. I mean, what's so funny?
Dude, I just love that you said it's not a beer that you would drink at a volleyball game. Who's going to drink at a volleyball game?
Well, like, not like an indoor.
You're saying it like it's a thing that everybody does. Hey, listen, when you go to the volleyball match, don't take the Doppelbock.
Well, what I mean by that is like, 4th of July lawn party. This is you're down at the beach.
I like how your fucking brain works, man.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, going back. Don't worry, I still love the test bunny. The test bunny. All right. You explain it. Yes, Greg. What's up, my man? How are you?
Hold on. Who's that? What?
Greg is a friend of mine that has a software that basically I've been talking to him about it. He did a test run on it. He's got a really great software that what it does is it takes what we're saying and computes it into
text?
Yeah, closed caption or caption.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Hey, guys, go check out You Explain It.
Yeah, please. Right now, if you haven't checked it out, Greg's an awesome guy. He's a really nice guy in Northern California that I met in the YouTube conferencing and groups and stuff like that. So, Greg, we got to get together and do that episode. I'm going to be on the lam for the rest of the year as I'm getting an operation. I don't know why they say it. Why do they say we're way off the topic? The TMD X Factor, speed it up, is going to get a 3.
What? Dude. All right. So for me, it's a 4.0. This beer is just, and I'm super choppy. I'm sorry, guys. 4.0 for me for the X Factor.
All right. I'm giving it a 3.0. Let's count it up.
So mad about them.
Ooh, not bad, not bad. Okay, guys. My score for the Korbinianer is a 17.5. Okay, respectable score. Good beer. What I suggested for everyone, I think you should definitely try it. We're going to get into more of double box. You bust out the 19.5.
Dude,
Wow.
it's a legit beer. Guys, go try this beer. If you can find it, drink it. Try it. It's the world's oldest brewery, and I like the Doppelbock. Give it a shot, 19.5.
All right, guys, rolling right on into it. I don't need to tell you about this week's video because I'm not sure if I'm going to get one out because I'm getting an operation. So I'll do my best. You may see one on Friday. If not, hold tight for another week or so. Let's get into the pictures, Nate. I want to go ahead and show you guys this brewery. Let's take a look at this brewery. Look at this gorgeous brewery.
Oh, can we go there, TMD?
I did not go there, but can we go there?
Can we go there?
Yeah, I don't see why not. It's just money and time. That's it. But, okay, we talked about this brewery being from the oldest brewery to the dates being 1040. Let's take a look at what it looked like in 1040. Look at that.
The same thing.
Yeah, basically the same thing. Less things around it. Maybe some extra buildings. If you look down here, you got these old farmhouses. Now, this is a painting, so it's not an actual picture, so we don't truly know what the brewery looked like. But take a look at it now. It looks pretty freaking fun, right? Look at that, Nate. Oh, okay. Hey. You got all these guys down here in their traditional clothing. I don't know if this is some type of Oktoberfest, but people are lined up and they're hanging out in their seats. They're relaxing. You can see where it goes all the way back here. Lots of people getting smashed, getting drunk, having a good time. Let's take a look at what it looks. Well, okay, big brewery, big tanks. Look at the size of these tanks.
Yeah, dude.
Now, I'm curious to see how these tanks are. See how the tank stops like here? Like, does it go underneath the ground or is that it? That's what I'm curious about. But big tanks, but check this out. This is what makes me really excited to go here. The inside. The outside looks bitchin', right? That looks like a fun time. Good time, lots of fun people. Germans are really good people to hang out with and drink. But look at the inside. Boom. All right,
Dude,
look at that thing, dude.
There, man.
Caverns and caves and beer bottles.
Look at the chairs. They have seatbelts.
What?
Dude, what is that? There's like a seatbelt. It's the I thought seatbelt so you don't fall off.
That would be great. But just really, really cool looking place. Really cool looking brewery. It is considered the oldest brewery in the world. It is in Germany. How you explain it? Give them some love. Give them some blame. Love. Greg. No, not Greg Z. It's a different Greg. Definitely looks like Oktoberfest because people are wearing drindles and leather trousers. That's a lot of times, I think, what we call the leather trousers. We call, what are they called?
Lederhosen.
Lederhosens. And the drindles are the women's stuff. Hi, explain it, Greg. Good to see you here. Great to get love from you. And here we go for the second one. Also from the Nate
Weihenstephaner
Brewery, we have the Cristobal Weissbier. It says, look at that. I like how they keep the integrity. Round bottle, beautiful label. Okay, take a look at that right here.
Smell. How do you spell it?
World's oldest brewery. Okay, it is crystal clear. Okay, 5% alcohol, so a little bit lighter than the previous beer, but that's okay. We like all beers here.
We are not beer snobs.
What's it?
We are not beer snobs.
No, we are definitely not. Just been listening to, but hello, everyone from the land of sky blue water.
Sorry, Danny, I cracked this open a little bit. I just want everybody to see. This is just full carbonation coming out. I didn't bit nothing. That's a sign of a good beer, I think.
He's down. Okay. Calvin, good to have you here listening. Thanks for the love and the support on the surgery. We'll do our best. I'm ready to go. Let's crack open this Kristal Weissbier from Weihenstephaner.
Yeah. Hell yeah. See.
Freak says a basement you want to get trapped in right there. Oh, I'm not getting any smell out of the bottle, Nate. Are you?
Yo, hell, grass.
Yeah, it's going to be light. It's going to be of real kind of easy drinking. All right, so let's go.
What I think we're getting into here is basically what's the
What's that?
5.4. So this would be the equivalent of a Budweiser.
All right, let's take a look.
And it smells like a Bud. But
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, that sucker is really light.
It's a nice pour, man.
Really carbonated. Well, I got to pour over the keyboard, so I was got a little word.
Look, it holds the head. So again, another a show of how good the beer is. If you take a Coors Banquet beer, or if you take an Old Lucky or a Budweiser, pour it into this glass, it's not going to hold that head. That's 1.5 inches of head from just a regular lager Pilsner.
Yeah, we're definitely drinking. Well, we always call them here session beers or common beers, but we're drinking the upper echelon. I feel like, right?
Wow, hold on. It is. Dude, taste it. It's banana. Banana.
That is totally banana. Wow, what is that?
Dude,
that is like
in there. It's not what I thought. So it's
not at all. It's
that's a wheat beer.
Is Cindy downloading movies?
No.
You know, it tastes almost like a vine, like a pungent vine would taste, like a very green kind of almost like something not in a vegetable garden that you're not supposed to eat. It has an uber banana taste to it, like unbelievable over the top banana taste to it.
Yes.
I was not expecting that.
Do you remember the candy Runts?
Oh yeah, dude. What was your favorite one?
Tastes like a banana Runt.
Runts, dude. What was your favorite run? Mine was the strawberry, without a question, dude. I would pick out
the lime.
The lime, wow.
The green one was so good.
So if you're not familiar with it, like Runts were they were these hard candies, and they came in banana, they came in lime, they came in strawberry, they came in orange, and they came in a berry. Okay, then they got a little crazy, but I'm talking about original Runts. And I would go through the package. And I would pick out all the strawberries, and I would put them in my hand and warm them up. Because it made them soft.
Why? No, he didn't.
It made them soft, dude.
Did it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Oh,
I can remember like the feeling of the banana in my mouth, like the contour of it. Like I can remember that child.
Dude, so Runts were also like a really popular movie candy. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you go to the thing, it's like you had your dots, you had your snow caps, and then you had your crazy dude that would get the Runts, because Runts were like you were battling like breaking your teeth, dude. That's what you're going up against.
Dude, this is awesome.
Yeah.
It's a great beer.
I just stocked up on a bunch of stuff for the surgery, Nate, and I bought a bunch of candy because, well, I'm going to be sitting around, but one candy I really like. First of all, I bought a 12-pack of extra buttered popcorn. And then the way I like my popcorn is in the movie theater, I sprinkle Raisinets on them.
No, you don't. Dude, that's from, hold on, what show's that from?
I don't know, but that's a move. Dude.
No. It's from the movie, the drummer movie. What's the movie called?
Whiplash?
Yes, in the beginning, he took his dad to the movie theater and he puts Raisinets in the popcorn.
Oh, dude, that's
a movie. Where you got it from.
No, dude, I've been doing that. No, I didn't get that movie. Came out like a couple of years ago. I've been doing Runts. I mean, I've been doing
impossible. Like, there's no way that just coincidence.
I'm telling you, dude. I make this thing called Mega Popcorn, and sometimes it's Sour Patch Kids, sometimes it's Raisinets. Yeah. So when you basically the idea of it, this is not a new idea, guys. If you know this idea, please let me know. But yeah, you take the really buttered popcorn. They don't do it as much anymore, but the one place down in Hollywood, the Grauman's Theater, the Chinese theater, used to have like butter your own, and you'd be like, dude, I would just like be pumping. I would be pumping that butter. Butter your own, man. So then you take and you sprinkle Raisinets or Sour Patch Kids because it's the idea of sweet, salty. Oh, it's so good. Better than diaper beer.
Hey, Dan, do you want to grade this before I go? Because I got 5 minutes.
Yeah, I do. Whoa, we're gonna whip through this, huh?
Yeah.
We didn't even do what would you rather.
All right. Do you want me to go to 10, 11, 10? Do we knock this out?
Do you mind?
No.
What about dots? Emily, yeah, I love you. Okay, yeah, this is a thing. I've been doing this since I was a kid, man. Dolce, I love it. Yes, the Dolce de leche is one of the most finest looking dessert things. Okay, moving on because I know Nate's got to go. I'm gonna whip through what would you rather. My favorite part of the segment. Let's do it, baby. When he gives me this, that means it's time to go. What would you rather? I'm gonna give you a ticket. You can go to one of these places. Where would you rather go? Okay. Would you rather go to Singapore?
Ooh, it's gonna be tough to beat that.
Look at that, dude.
Singapore is an incredible city, futuristic, but also traditional elements, Malay, Indian, Chinese, all in one place, man. That place is awesome.
I mean, just look at this downtown. It's like that's what I miss about China at nighttime. The future just like so cool. Look at this building. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? Look at this building, dude.
Look at the white thing at the bottom.
I know, like, what is that? And that's just one that I picked for this video.
It's just one for when the aliens are coming.
yeah, that's funny. That's pretty funny.
Where are they?
That's pretty funny. Just futuristic kind of, beautiful people, just beautiful city. Or would you rather this city that oftentimes gets overlooked from its bigger brother? And I'm talking about Cordoba, Argentina. Look at that thing, dude. Okay, it's got some mountains. It's got some mountains to the side. It's stuffed with buildings, but then you look at the architecture, and it's this old school architecture. It's just
European almost.
European, kind of Spanish. Like when you see it, you think that you're well prepared for it. You're not. It's just it's breathtaking when you're up against these older buildings that were built in the 14th century, as opposed to being in Singapore where things were built last year.
Yeah, very modern, very sleek, a lot of glass, right?
Tough decision.
Where are you going, dude?
Tough decision. I really, really want to see Argentina. I think it looks beautiful. I want to eat the food. I want to meet the people. But for me, Singapore is one of the countries that evaded my whole Asia travel. It's a little more expensive. I think I really want to see it. I wouldn't be surprised if somehow I end up living in Singapore one day. I don't know why.
I'll be there with you.
If somebody offered me a job in Singapore, I would probably leave right after the surgery.
Today.
I want to go to Buffalo. Boy, I never heard anybody say that. So I'm going with.
You're taking Singapore?
I'm taking Singapore. What are you taking?
Right. So 10 years in Asia, I've never been to South America. Argentina is a place that absolutely scratches my itch. Argentina, 100%, and I don't even think it's close.
Wow. Really?
Yep. Dude, I want to go. There's a special thing with me in Argentina, and I need to go see that. I need to see South America, and when I do that, I want to go through the lens of Argentina first.
It doesn't bother you that it's not one of those areas?
Nope. I want to try the barbecue. I want to meet the people, like what you just said. I get Asia, right? Even though I haven't been to Singapore specifically, I understand the sentimentality. I understand the culture, right? I understand the beautiful modernistic cities that they have, the Beijings, Guangzhous, Shenzhens, right? I get that. Bangkok, whatever. Singapore is probably awesome, but Argentina, I need to go to Argentina.
Yeah, you make a valid point there, my friend. You make a valid point. I mean, I just love Asia so much that, like, for me, Singapore just seems really cool. Mikey's Food Kitchen. Yes. Welcome. Guys, Mike Capello, we had him on the 4th of July, and he gives me the finger. No, Danny, you have to come to Chile. I would love to come to Chile. I will stay with you guys. All right. Moving on to the second question. Who do you prefer more as an actor? Is it Kevin Costner? Okay. Ooh, very good, right? Okay. Or is it Robert Redford?
Dude, you can't do this to me.
I just did, bro.
Come on, Robert Redford, the hair?
The hair. Yeah, Robert Redford in his early days, phenomenal, loved him. But some of Robert Redford's movies have made some of the most impactful impressions on me as an actor. Same thing with,
My number one favorite movie of all time has Robert Redford in it.
Oh, that's the bicycle movie.
Who the hell called it the bicycle movie?
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Yes. Don't ever call it the bicycle movie again. What are you, nuts? The
20 minutes.
Rain drops falling on my head. He's on it.
I always think of that movie as the bicycle movie.
I'm so disappointed in that.
It was like my discovery to the bicycle. If I had to pick, it's a tough one, but I'm going with the natural over the Field of Dreams. I'm going Robert Redford.
100% Robert Redford. So Paul Newman is him and Humphrey Bogart, my two favorite actors of all time. Robert Redford is like right underneath there. I'm a huge fan of classic movies. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, not the bicycle movie, is my favorite movie of all time. Robert Redford's hair in that movie almost turns me.
Oh my God.
That's how good his hair is. And I absolutely love him. Robert Redford.
I'm retracting that statement.
Don't.
Come on, dude.
No. It's the perfect. It's the perfect head of hair. It's the standard that we should all be trying to achieve. Unfortunately, we don't all have great hair. Danny, you can speak to that.
Wow, dude. That was okay. All right, moving.
How many people are in the room? Did we get to 30?
No, we didn't get to 30, but we're pretty.
With that comment, I need to kind of.
We're rocking, bro. We are rocking. Humphrey Bogart, you say? How's it going? How's it going?
By the way, I bought him that trench coat.
Humphrey Bogart.
Dude, you look awesome.
Love me some Humphrey Bogart. All right, going on with question number 3. What would you rather? Guys, this one is tough because this is one of my favorite dishes, but it's also going up against something that is new. And we're talking about, look at this thing, from Cordoba, Argentina. Look at this thing. All right, it's called a pork roll. All right, it's a fried pork roll.
Done.
It's got some things in it. Okay, this is the way that sometimes it shows up on your plate. A little weird. Don't know if this will turn you, but a little weird. All right.
Oh, turn you.
Often the research that I did was off of that this is some type of bar food, much like tapas. Delicious taste, kind of thing that you sit around eat while you're drinking. Nice
what is that cream thing that's underneath it? Do you know?
I think that's probably just like some
horseradish or something. What is
maybe?
That?
Yeah, it's tough to say, man. It's it's over in their country, so it could be something like horseradish. Or would you prefer going back to Singapore for one of my favorite all-time dishes? I know this is going to gross you out to a lot of people, but it is one of my favorite dishes.
Oh,
and that
love
is Hainan chicken.
Dude, okay. Danny, how many times do we go to a restaurant in Asia and eat that exact dish?
I mean, it looks just like boiled chicken. Here's another look where sometimes it's yellow, but you have the sauce. But this sauce right here, it's not a good picture of it. It's like a chopped oil sauce.
It's garlic and oil.
Garlic and oil. And to me, although that crunchy, weird pork penis looking thing looked delicious, and I hope to eat it one day in a bar in Cordoba. But for me,
Cordoba,
I miss it all the time. I miss that chicken, that white chicken, that whatever you want to call it, Hainanese style, Singaporean. I'm going with the chicken. Nate, what about you?
It's got to be whatever that weird thing is. I got to try the weird tube, because I've had the Singaporean chicken probably 500 times. So, and I really loved it. And so, Danny, I correct myself. It's not garlic and oil. It's ginger. It's ginger and oil. Now that I remember. So anyway, give me the pork tube.
Nate wants an easy rider. Oh, we have Ash. Oh, guys, we have Ash here. Guys, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I'm going to go ahead and break it off real quick for Ash. Today is Ash's birthday. I was going to get to it after the show, but go ahead and hit it. Boys, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ash. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Happy birthday, Ash. Have a great day, a wonderful year. Hope you're enjoying it. I know in London there was some football this morning. Hopefully you got a chance to see it. Mikey says South America, Brazil was a great.
In London, they're all celebrating Tyson Fury's victory over Deontay Wilder.
Had to bring that up. I'm a DT fan, but it was a great fight. We'll get into it in a minute because we're trying to run things and get Nate out of here in 5 minutes. How many people we had today all together, Marissa? We had about 78, but we haven't had them all in the room at the same time. That's harsh on the hair, Nate. Okay, I'm trying to look through this. Look at the costume change. Tina, how do you remember The Clearing? Starring Robert. Love The Clearing.
I've never seen that.
Look at Tenacious Freak. Nate needs to get that tattoo before the end of the year.
Hey, tell your friends.
I agree, Marissa. Call your friends. Go ahead and post this. Looks like mayo. Looks like our sour cream, Greek yogurt. Want to try that weird thing, says Marissa. Ash, happy birthday, Ash. Happy birthday. Much love, brother. All right, moving on to question number 4. Which would you rather be? Would you rather be subject to a viral video? Like you're the subject, you're the person, you're a Chad or a Karen. Okay, you're a viral video that people don't like, or you're the face of a popular meme.
Is it the same thing?
No, because a meme is like a face, right? It's like
picture.
A crying meme, Michael Jordan. Okay, and yeah, something like I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. Yeah, some kind of weird thing. Which would you rather? Okay, I actually jumped over a question. So that was question number 5. For me personally, I always like video better than pictures. So I'm going with the video. I would like to be like somebody that's in Walmart going, I'm not your guy. I'm not that guy.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Meet me outside, right?
Who got my bottle of wine? Dude, that should be a video that went viral.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Happy birthday, Ash. Okay, thank you. All right, moving on. I jumped over one.
I didn't give you mine. Meme.
Oh, sorry. What was it?
Meme.
what was you have a good face for a meme.
Hold on, dude. What's Mikey saying? What do you mean he's everything that's wrong with the heavyweight division in boxing? What does that mean? What are you talking about?
We got an argument.
He outclassed him. He outworked him. He took the shots. He had a concrete jaw, and he knocked him out.
Pretty sure. Oh, Mikey, we got a little argument between the video because you make memes out of video. I don't know. All right. My question number 4, and I guess this would include question number 5. Which would you rather go? Would you rather go falconing in the desert of Kuwait?
What does that mean?
Like with the falcon.
Oh.
Like you have the falcon and it flies off and grabs and hunts and stuff like that. Comes back and you put the little thing over its eyes. Ew. What would you prefer? That one? Or would you prefer to go dog sledding up in the Yukon?
Oh, man, that's tough.
Both animals, both kind of doing work for you, both kind of an experience. You know, for me personally, I love the desert. I love the sandy desert more than the rocky desert. And I think it's just mystical. I think there's something about it that I've always wanted to go falconing. I came pretty close when I was in the border of Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan. Wasn't able to secure an actual falconing trip, but I love the cold. I love going out in the Yukon. I love dogs. I think that would be an epic experience. I look forward to going and doing that one day and making an episode. So for me, dog sledding.
Man, that's a tough one because the Adirondack, or I watched a documentary on that. It's pretty cool. And I've had a husky. I think you've met Frankie before she passed, right? So I have a sentimental kind of tie to that. But man, the bird, having that falcon, I got to go falcon. I have a dog. I want to chow cow her back leg. Like I'm tired of her. So give me the bird.
We're not going to let everyone know what that means. But moving on, Mikey says that's the problem with the heavyweight division. Guys, I got to take this jacket off.
Mikey, send me a text, dude.
It's getting extremely hot in here. We're going back to the table. The Humphrey Bogart play was fun, but now it's time to get back.
Danny, you looked awesome. Can you do more of that, please?
Yeah, I can, actually. That's the kind of stuff I love to do. And that's the kind of stuff that's going to bring me to the national spotlight. All right, moving on. I know you're done.
I don't want to leave, though.
Well, what time is it?
11:12. Do you just want to knock out the next 20 minutes?
Let's walk this sucker down and move extremely fast.
I can't leave you guys here for football. And I'll tell you what. I expect the reciprocity from you.
I don't even know what that word means.
It takes two to tango.
Well, I'm not going to be going anywhere for this.
Hey, what do you think of this beer? I've been drinking, dude.
To be honest with you, we haven't talked a lot about the beer because we hopped right into it and we segmented into some other things. To be honest with you, I feel like I'm eating a Runts candy. I feel like a banana peel. I feel like I'm Donkey Kong in it. I don't taste anything but banana. Dude.
It's very banana forward. It's literally banana beer. They should just relabel it.
Yeah, exactly, dude. If you took this beer, and you know what, I'd love to do this on an unsuspected person. Is go back to one of my favorite beers that we did on the show was that banana bread.
Banana bread.
Yeah, banana bread. Fantastic beer. But I think if you took this beer and put it in that can, you would totally spoof the fuck out of anybody you gave it to.
Yes.
They would not know the difference, dude. They'd be like, yeah, dude, it tastes just like banana.
I thought we were going into like a Pilsner lager. It's not. It's like it's a Pilsner lager with a wheat beer flavor, which that's why I think it's so interesting and good because you get I don't like white beer. All right. It's not my thing. I haven't gotten into it yet. Doesn't mean I'm not going to like it. But this gives you the element of that without being a white beer.
Yeah. I mean,
it's a crossover that wasn't intended to be a crossover.
Marissa's awesome. She said, don't leave, Nate. I'll tell you this, man. I thought I was walking into like a Hefeweizen because it said wheat beer. I have this assumption that like wheat beer should taste like a Hefeweizen. This doesn't taste anything like it. It doesn't taste anything.
Doesn't have the body.
Yeah, when I saw it, I thought Pilsner, banana all the way. Danny is Donkey Kong King.
He is.
All right, moving on, guys. I just want to tell you a little bit real quick about something good news. Giving travelers a chance to do something good is this company called Giving Way. And they're in this growing field of sustainable travel. And what that means is travel that has a positive impact on the environment, culture, and economy of the country. So basically what they'll do is they'll go ahead and they'll pay for some of the costs of traveling. So you can travel and they'll help pay for plane ticket and hotel prices if you volunteer for like a few days in their country. Wow. Freaking awesome, right?
That's great.
Exactly what I love. That couldn't be more spot on for the kind of shit that I like. If somebody was to say, hey, Danny, listen, we're going to pay for you to go to Cordoba, Argentina, but you got to volunteer for 4 days and the Habitat of Humanity. We're going to pay for 75% of your flight. I'm in. So check it out, Giving Way. I'll put it down in the description below. Nate, let's go and whack this up and get you out of here faster than normal.
I'm going to whack it.
If you're just joining us, this is what we had.
Dude, look at how that kind of dude, they make great beer. Holy shit.
I mean, they really do.
That's like if you go to Oktoberfest, that's what I want to drink.
This beer?
Yeah, the Marzen too. The Oktoberfest that we had, just German beer. That's what I want.
Oh, okay. That's Nate's deal, Greg. I don't like the lambics.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, he likes them. I don't really care for them.
They're sweet. You know, the profile is very fruit forward. So if you're going to get like a cherry or a raspberry pear, right, it's going to taste like that fruit more than it's going to taste like beer.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. But let's get into this beer, guys. This is what we're trying. This is what we're scoring. Like we already kind of talked about the thing, so I'm not going to get into it. Cheers to you, Aquanuts. Good to have you here. Absolutely love you and freak. But doesn't wow me, and the fact that it tastes like a banana peel kind of turns me off, to be honest with you. I'm not too thrilled about this beer. I don't think it's the best beer that this brewery has to offer. Maybe it's different if it comes out of the draft, but I'm talking about rating it on what I got in front of me and what I drank. And you know what? Wasn't the best. I'm going to give it a score of a 3.0, only because there's probably something in there that is why it's the way it tastes. Go ahead, Nate.
Man, I don't know. I feel it's kind of, you see a lot of these things where you're blending two beers together now. It's like the new rage, right? Like they're trying to incorporate, a hazy is an evolution of an IPA. This right here, this beer, the taste, it's basically a lager that tastes like a wheat beer. So they did this hundreds of years ago. Like the simplicity of the complexity is interesting to me. So I give it a 4.0.
Wow. Okay. All right. Price, same thing. I think this one was $2.29. So
right. Yeah.
Slightly cheaper, right?
Because of the ABV.
Bottle. Yeah. Getting a big bottle. I feel like that's pretty good. Maybe it came over on that special duty. Maybe they took the average of it. Doesn't matter. I'm talking about this bottle for $2.29. I gave the last bottle a 4.5 because it was that bottle, that taste, and that ABV for that price. This is the same type of thing. Not as strong, not as good tasting, but I'm still going to give it a 4.5. It's a big bottle of beer for $2.29. That's a bargain.
Yeah, I'm going to do a 3.5 because I agree with you that the price is, I can't differentiate too much. It's a good price, 3.5.
Greg says, "From you explain it, how does it compare with other German Pilsners?" To be honest, to me, not even close. I think the Weihenstephaner is amazing, and that's my go-to German beer. I think that thing crushes it. I think Bitburger is probably better. So
so what about the Shore?
Sure, oh, it's Schilfeisner or whatever it is.
Yeah, no, Shore Bacher. What was it? Shore something.
Well, that wasn't
that's similar to this beer.
But that wasn't your typical Pilsner. Greg's asking how does it compare with other German Pilsners.
Okay.
So
this isn't a Pilsner though.
Schurner Pusnell. That was a Marzahn that we did. That was the Oktoberfest. And to be honest with you, if I was to compare that one with the other one that we did earlier today, I would probably pick the one we had today over the Schurner Pilsner.
Shorebacher?
What the fuck is the name of it? I don't know.
I gotta look it up.
So how easy we forget. Look, I told you 2 weeks ago it was a slobber knocker. That was one heck of a show. But guys, we're on to this beer. The design, I love the classic simplicity of this.
Yes.
But there's nothing that grabs me. Okay? There's nothing that grabs me. So I'm going to give it an even score of a 3.5.
3.5 for me.
All right. Accessibility. I feel like this one is more accessible than the other one. I feel like the other one was hard to get. It was, their specialty, the Oktoberfest. This one I feel like you can find anytime, anywhere in the United States, in big cities. I feel like you can find it all over Europe. I feel like it's a better accessibility, and therefore I'm giving it a score of a 3.5.
3.5. Hey, by the way, it's the beer we're talking about is Hacker Shore.
Hacker Shore. Excuse me.
Remember that it came in a pint can.
Yeah, I remember it had the great guy on it. That's Indian
guy. He was the husband. There was the husband wife combination, right? And he was the guy.
Great guy. I'm not that guy. All right, going on the TMD X Factor. Look, the fact that this beer tasted like a banana peel and made me laugh the whole time, every time I say it, I think that's got an amount for something. Other than that, I'd give it a piss poor score. There really isn't any.
I can't believe it. I'm disappointed in this score.
No, dude, this beer did absolutely nothing for me other than bad breath. Like, I mean, it just
had that,
and I already had that. So imagine my breath now. It's like an old aquarium tank mixed together with a banana peel.
Guys, okay? No, I disagree. I have to on this one.
I'm giving it a score of a 2.5 for the TMD.
Wow. Okay, so I'm going to go 4.0 on the X Factor.
4.0.
Yes, this is a good. I'm shocked that you're not finding the angle on this one.
I feel like you're lying.
You think I'm lying?
I don't know why you would.
You lie like a rug. This beer is a phenomenal beer. If you like wheat beer, AJ loves white beer. This is going to give you the complexity of a wheat beer with the drinkability of a Pilsner or lager. That's the beauty of it. They started the crossover before anybody knew about the crossover. That's why I like it 4.0.
Bro, I got to be honest with you. This beer, I don't know how it did what it did. Maybe because it did have a good taste. Maybe because the price was great. But it somehow ended up above the line.
Oh,
17.
There we go.
17. So, hey, look, not bad. 17 for this one. 17.5. Definitely not bad. What do you got, Nate?
18.5. Just below what I think I scored the last one, which was 19. All right, guys. I got to go.
Nate, thanks so much for hanging with us. If you want, I'll bring you back on the very end. But thank you so much. Enjoy the game. We'll talk to you later. Say goodbye to Nate. He may come back. We may not. We may not know.
You're doing a great job, man. Just keep killing it. Love you, man.
Love you too, bro. Thanks. Oh, it brings it have to. All right, thank you, Frank. Well, it's just me. What do I do? I'm all alone. Okay, it's so old school. It's like circa 2019. But hey, guys, Nate had to go ahead and make the sacrifice to go ahead and be on the show a little bit longer than he wanted to, and I really respect that. I really got to say thank you so much because it's not easy, especially during football, where you have such avid fans for our football teams, like myself for the Buffalo Bills and Nate for the Eagles. It's hard, man. You're giving up, I guess 40 minutes of enjoyment. Not that he doesn't enjoy being here, but he's giving up 40 minutes of enjoyment that you may never get back. 40 minutes of enjoyment, and when I say that to you in sports terms, could mean a few touchdowns. It could mean your city is extremely happy because you're winning. It just has some kind of psychological effect on you. And I know it seems weird and bizarre, but guys, if you're an avid football fan, if you're a rabid football fan, if you're a diehard football fan like me or Nate, you will understand completely that 40 minutes, 2 quarters out of 17 games is, it's making a sacrifice. So thank you, Nate. I appreciate that. We're going to close out the show, and I may bring him back in here at the very end, but he will miss you guys. But let's do our best to get 30 people on the show. Next week, the show will be also at this time at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll be all bandaged up. I'll probably be on some type of medication. I'm going into the surgery. I'm ready to go, but we're doing the show at this time. So let's try to get 30 people in the room. Whether you say, hey, Danny, how you doing? Or whether we say, hey, Nate, get that tattoo. Doesn't matter. Thank you. Later, dude. The desert reminds me of the police. Oh, I love that song. I love Tea in the Sahara. Lunatic, I love that song. Mikey's Kitchen, please. I love it. He's not going to be that more than wrong. Listen, it would have been an absolute bonus to... Look, I'm a huge Deontay Wilder fan. Even before this fight, I started watching him in his beginning pro career. So I followed him a long time, and well, we'll see what happens. But guys, moving on. This is what I'm talking about. This is the segment where I like to bring up: what are you reading? What are you watching? What are you listening to? So, what are you reading? I'm reading, and well, I guess the pun. It is no secret that I am reading The Secret. Okay, I love this book. I'm a big advocate of positive affirmations, and I believe The Secret and projecting in your mind, in your emotions, in your spiritual, physical, and mental being about being positive. I'm a big believer in that. So I started reading this again. This is probably the third or fourth time I've read this, and I just feel like I need to read it again to bring up things that I may have forgotten, have not been as adamant about, or maybe slipped my mind before I go into surgery. I think this is a huge book, and I think it's an asset to anybody who reads it. Yeah, you can watch the movie, but honest opinion is read the book, because your imagination, your ability to interpret words will have a different effect on you than watching it. I do believe that you should watch it as well, but I also believe that you should read it. And that's what I'm reading is The Secret. It's a huge, the power of positivity. And what do they say? It's not only a secret. I'm trying to go through it real quick, but that you can make anything happen that you believe that will happen. I think that's the gist of it. That's what I'm reading. Let me know down in the comments below what you're reading. I'd love to hear from you. If you can suggest a good book, something fun. Look at this. What do we got here? Let's bring him back in. Oh, we had Nate here for a second. He was with Anderson. I thought we'd have capture him with his son, but that would have been cool. Always looking for the beer show. Good luck next week. Thank you, Frank. All the best. Thank you, Ash. What am I watching? Guys, it's no secret. We did What Would You Rather to a callback, or if you will, let's see, who do we have here, Nate? Hey, what's that guy doing? Anderson. What's up, buddy?
You're alive, buddy.
Hey, say hi. He likes fart noise. There he goes. He was waving. Oh, I love that kid. Absolutely love Anderson. Thank you, Marissa. I see your comment. You'll be okay. What am I reading, or what am I watching? I brought it back from one of the two actors that I talked about in the What Would You Rather segment, and that is I'm revisiting Waterworld. Holy shit, man. I absolutely love that movie with Kevin Costner. It's so wacky and weird. And at the time, it put the most money than any other movie had in the world. It was considered long time for a big bust, like the biggest bust in major movie production. But actually, it did really well overseas. I absolutely love Waterworld. I think it's cool. Thank you so much, Marissa. I think it's just neat to see. Greg Z, welcome to the show. All right. I just had to restart my console. No problem. If you get a chance, it's out on Netflix. Check it out, Waterworld. I think you'll enjoy it, especially after all these years. It was kind of laughed at when it first came out, but going back to it, I really enjoyed it, and I like watching Kevin Costner. I thought it was a cool movie. I'm watching the weekly. Yes. Hey, Freak. All right, welcome, everybody. I'm watching Mindhunters. Mindhunters is amazing, Marissa. Both seasons are great. You're going to absolutely love it. Wait till you get the second season. I just finished reading Where's My Cheese? I love that book. A great book, inspirational book. Great, message behind it, Ash. I hope that you found some value reading that book and that you can apply it to your life. No matter what you want to be as an artist, or whether you're a banker, whether you're a tailor, a bakery person, just a regular person just working a regular job. Who Moved My Cheese is such an inspirational book. I'm glad you brought that up. All right, welcome, Greg Z. Welcome. You should read The Power of Your Joseph Murphy. Wow. Okay, I'll check it out. Thank you, Ginta. I appreciate the recommendation. Marissa says hi. Greg Z says hi back. Guys, what am I listening to? I'm listening to Unsolved Mysteries. I think the new podcast with Unsolved Mysteries is incredible. the artist, the voiceover person, Steve French, brilliant. Not quite Robert Stack, but still pretty good. If you get a chance, check it out. It's a really good podcast, Unsolved Mysteries. We've lost Nate completely. He is gone. He is watching Eagles fly. Boo. Hey, Buffalo. All right, we're hours away from the game. I'm so excited about it. And now I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the show and thank you all with the quote of the week. And the quote of the week comes from Mahatma Gandhi, okay? And Gandhi said this, okay? It is health that is the real wealth, not pieces of gold and silver, okay, or monetary money. And I love this because as I'm about to go into another operation for my knee, I realize what's really important to me. And that is my health, okay? Going back and getting a second operation and have to go through this process again and looking at my life and evaluating. Like, I'm not very personal with this kind of stuff, but I'm very determined and dedicated for what I want to be. And in order to do that, you have to have your health. It is the most important thing. So wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, understand that it's not about the money. It's not about monetary. And I know that's so hard to understand, but take it from me, that's somebody that's going into a procedure, as somebody that's been knocked down before because of health issues. And when I'm talking health issues, thank God I've never had any very, very serious things other than when I was a child. I'm talking about orthopedic things that I can heal, but it still matters, right? Because it's in your mental capabilities. It's in your capacity to go ahead and live your life. And these things are so important. So whatever you're dealing with, if you're dealing with health issues, understand that that's the most important thing. Don't worry about anything else, okay? Don't worry about money and incidental problems that come about. Get your health right, and I promise you'll probably do really good in life, okay? Because, well, your health is the most important thing. And as I sit here and ramble to you, it's no easier to look back than the quote of the week, and it says the health is the real wealth. Okay, right there, that statement itself is so important. As I'm about to go ahead and get a surgery, what else is more important than your health? Who knows where this is going to be at? Once I go ahead and become healthy, sky's the limit, right? And it doesn't matter how much money you have if you're not healthy. So I encourage you, whatever you got going on, if you have something going on, take care of that first. That is the most important thing. As a person that's going into surgery on Tuesday, the only thing I ask is that, if you're somewhat holy and you have faith, go ahead and throw a prayer up for Travel Man Dan. Pray for my safety, my health to come out of this thing, and I'm going to be all right. I'm looking forward to the challenge. And guys, really, thank you so much for hopping on and allowing me to entertain you, to giving me this platform to go ahead and entertain. Yeah, it's about the beer and it's about the videos and stuff like that, but it's so much more. I promise you, it's so much more to you than that. It means so much to me, guys. So thank you so much for hopping on. Nate's enjoying the Eagles. I'm not sure how they're doing. Mikey says it's only enough about the Red comics. I haven't seen it in years. I've watched it. Good show. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Marissa. Good show. And appreciate it. Healing hug. Right back at you, Drunatic. Huge hug. Thank you, Ash. Appreciate it, guys. And, I'm being serious about that. I know I may stumble. I've had a couple beers, and I may mumble a little bit. But that is the most important thing, your health. Find out what it is. If there's some kind of blockage of the energy in your life, find out where your health is. I guarantee if you get to the root of that problem, things will all be better because that is the ultimate wealth. Thank you so much for joining. Love you too, Ash. Love you. Peace, Frank. Thank you so much. Freak. Hell yeah, bro. Thank you so much. Jens made it. I love you, bro. I hope you're doing good over there in Norway. To each and every one of you guys that came out and supported the show, thank you so much. I'll be back next week. It'll be one hell of a painful experience, but I'm sure I'll have a good time with you guys. Be good this week. Thank you so much. I'm Travel Man Dan, and remember, it's a big world out there. Make sure you see every bit of it. Thank you, Aquanuts. Much love. Bye, everyone. Bless you. Thank you. Bye, guys. Hey.